Welcome to the FERODO installation video series, brought to you in collaboration with Garage Gurus. Today, Damien is going to replace the front brake pads of a Golf 7 GT TSI 1.4. Ensure that you have the correct tools to reach and replace the brake discs without creating damage. We will use brake grease to help reduce vibration, noise, pad dragging, and uneven contact. Bungee cord to hang the caliper and avoid damaging it during the operation. Brush to clean the saddle. Caliper piston retractor device to retract the caliper piston without damaging it. Brake bleeding set with one-way valve to collect braking fluid. Torque wrench and heavy-duty socket to remove the wheel and avoid damaging the wheel nuts. A couple of wrenches. FERODO brake fluid. We might need to refill after we have retracted the caliper piston. Remove the wheel. Please use the heavy-duty socket coupled with a torque wrench in order not to damage wheel nuts. To remove the caliper, loosen the brake caliper bolts using the wrenches. Disconnect the brake pad wear indicator and secure it away for safety. Install the bungee cord to hold the brake caliper. It avoids damaging the oil feed to the caliper. Remove the brake caliper and hang it on the bungee cord. Now you can reach and remove the used brake pads. Clean the brake saddle from dirt and corrosion using the brush. Remove the brake saddle sliders. Check that the sliders are sliding freely. Check our brake pads trouble tracer chart for the most common symptoms and their possible causes. Apply a very small amount of dedicated brake grease on the points where the brake pads slide onto the saddle. This helps reduce vibration, noise, pad dragging, and uneven contact. Please be careful to avoid spilling grease directly on the disc. Apply grease on the back of the brake pads. Place the new brake pads into the saddle. Open the bleeding screw. Connect the bleeding set rubber hose to the bleeding nipple of the brake caliper. Use the caliper piston retractor device to retract the brake caliper piston. Using this device prevents damaging the hydraulic cylinder. Collect the brake fluid in the bleeding set collector. Close the bleeding nipple. Carefully remove the bleeding set. Pay attention not to spill the brake fluid as it is a corrosive liquid. Fit the brake caliper back on the saddle. Put the bolts back in place. Reconnect the brake pad wear indicator. Secure the wear indicator cable in its original position. Tighten the bolts with the wrenches and ensure you apply the adequate torque. Wipe dirt and oil stains off the brake disc. Install the wheel using the torque wrench and the heavy-duty socket. Repeat for the other front wheel. When both front brake pad sets are changed, top off the brake fluid to reach the correct level if necessary. Pump up your brakes by pushing several times on the brake pedal while your engine is still off. Stop when the pedal feels firm. Start the engine and test your brakes. Be careful when performing the test. Your installation is now complete.